News this morning, Governor Soludo appoints Mo Olopu as new managing director of ABS. Anambra State Assembly commends Governor Soludo on infrastructural development. Federal government subsidizes bag of rice for NIN holders as China ends foreign adoptions. Hello, beautiful morning to you and welcome to Breakfast News. I am David Opokwasele. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the tasks ahead. We begin from here in Awka, where the Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has appointed Mr. Christopher Mo Olopu as the new Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service. In a release signed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Christopher Aburime, the Governor approved the replacement of Mr. Chido Obidiegwu as the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service with the appointment of Mr. Christopher Osemedua Mo Olopu as the new Managing Director of ABS. The new appointment takes immediate effect. Mr. Mo Olopu, who hails from Delta State, brings to the role a wealth of experience as a seasoned media practitioner and an accomplished broadcaster with demonstrated history of excellence in the media production industry. His career spans over 16 years, during which he garnered vast experience in strategic planning, customer service, event management, and social media. Before his appointment, Mr. Mo Olopu served as program manager at Wazobia FM Onitsha and as head of sports at Team Broadcasting Limited, Cool FM 96.9 FM. A product of University of Benin, where he earned a degree in English language and literature. Mr. Mo Olopu is a member of the Institute of Disaster Management and Control, and as well as an associate member of the Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria. His leadership and professional skills in media management, community engagement, and social services make him well positioned to lead ABS into a new era of growth and innovation. While thanking Mr. Obidiegwu for his services as the former MD of ABS and wishing him well in his future endeavors, the governor also commended the new MD for keying into the administration vision of transforming Anambra into a livable and prosperous state. Service chiefs of different security agencies in Anambra State have presented a joint security master plan for the 5,720 polling units in the 326 wards in the state to the Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission, ANSEC. The document is geared towards achieving a hitch-free local government election come September 28, 2024. The service chiefs made the presentation through the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Nnage Etam, at the State Police Headquarters in Amobia. Our correspondent, Chibuzo Bidike, filed the report, now taken from here.
According to Mr. Etam, the Security Master Plan is the operation document for the 21 local government areas, drawing strength from the police, the Nigerian military, the Department of State Services, DSS, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Nigerian Correctional Service, Nigerian Immigration Service, Nigerian Customs Service, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Man-O-War, and other volunteer security outfits. He said the plan targets to provide at least 2 to 4 security officers in each polling unit based on resources available. He acknowledged the volatile security situation in the state, with non-state criminal formations operating over 11 active camps in different parts of the state, and assured that the security agencies in the state are collaborating to flush those criminal groups and insurgents. Mr. Etam also revealed that they are looking at bringing in more security operatives into the state to ensure that the elections are conducted in a peaceful atmosphere. He assured the public that with the Security Master Plan fully implemented, the September 28th local government election will become a huge success.
On the average, from our record, 5,720 polling units across the 21 local governments. That's right. Now, the projection we made, what I'm having here, is our own operation plan, where we put everything by name. The policemen in the locations where they are, the civil defense, the DSS, the road city, so you will see for yourself where the gaps are. So it will help you also do your own memo to Mr. Governor on what your security needs security logistics will be.
Earlier, the chairman of ANSEC, Magistrate Genevieve Osakwe, appreciated the service chiefs for their partnership and solicited more support as Governor Chukwuma Soludo places a high priority on free, fair, and credible polls as a way to restore security and ensure massive development in all parts of the state.
There's no way we can go on with this election without the security. There's no way. So that is why we're here today. Let's have a heart-to-heart talk and know how we can move forward so that Anambra State we will have less confrontations and less problems and less hazards on the field when we go out for the September 28th of September 2024.
Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure says that the state is on a fast track to becoming an African version of Dubai, Taiwan, particularly in the areas of road development with the ongoing construction of high-quality roads. The House Committee Chairman on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Imam Nwafo, stated this when he led members of the committee on an oversight visit to the ongoing dualization of roads at Ekwulobioga axis, Ajale-Nofeja Ufumo-Bunka Road, and Eziago-Omunze bypass. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata tells us more.
During the inspection, Engineer Nwafo, who represents Orumba South constituency, had a thorough check on the materials and construction standards, expressing confidence that Anambra State is evolving into a modern haven for its residents due to the efforts of Governor Chukwuma Soludo. He highlighted the importance of the road projects, noting that their completion will not only enhance economic growth, but also significantly reduce traffic congestion in the state.
From what we've seen from Ekwulobia to Uga access, there's a dual carriageway ongoing. Job is moving fast, ongoing. Job being handled by AG Vision. They are doing a nice work. Supervise them up to Uga area.
Engineer Nwafo further commended Governor Soludo for his commitment to fulfilling his campaign promises to Anambra, particularly in the area of infrastructural development, stating that the governor's proactive leadership is positioning Anambra as a model for other states in Nigeria. He also called on the contractors handling the project to maintain the current momentum and ensure timely completion, stressing the need for quality and adherence to project timelines to deliver lasting benefits to the people of Anambra.
And I believe in no distant time, the people of Ezira and Isulo and Eziago will be happy because of what the government is doing down here. In fact, the solution government is doing a lot.
Among the committee members on the visit were the member representing Anambra West constituency, Honorable Patrick Udoba, the member representing Agwata constituency 1, Honorable Anayo Obaleke, and the member representing Ihiala constituency 2, Honorable Golden Ilo, among others. Emmanuel Chibata for ABS News.
Of beams on the Z River Bridge project in Akwa Ozobolo along the Ozobolo-Atani Road has been completed. The road, which is 11.3 kilometers, has one bridge at Ezi River, Akwa Ozobolo, where work is currently progressing. Works correspondent Ngozobele reports that the road started from Ozobolo axis of Onitsha Road beside Ekwusigo local government area and terminates at Atani Junction in Obaro local government area. Here's her report.
ABS observed that the retaining walls of the bridge had been cast, which allowed for the launching of the 14 beams. Speaking to the ABS, the managing director, Tamad Construction Company, the firm handling the project, Engineer Tony Madi, said the bridge has 2 spans and that they will cast the deck after the launching of the beams, which, according to him, will take them 2 or 3 weeks and another 2 weeks to dry. Engineer Madi explained that it will take them till the end of this month to make the bridge motorable when they will commence laying asphalt on the road. He lamented that constant rainfall has delayed the job, especially at the Atani end of the road due to the terrain of the area. Speaking on the development, a resident of Akwa Ozobolo, Mrs. Uzoma Nwafo, and a resident of Atani, Mr. Izukanne Chinyaka, expressed gratitude to Governor Chukwuma Soludo for responding to their yearnings, as according to them, The road will help them to evacuate their farm produce and also allow people from different walks of life to access their markets.
We apologize for those technical issues with that story. We'll bring you the details in our subsequent bulletins. The federal government has announced that only buyers with national identification numbers will benefit as it commenced the sale of 30,000 metric tons of milled rice to Nigerians at a subsidized rate of 40,000 naira per 50 kilogram bag. President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, stated this during the flag-off ceremony, saying that the rice intervention will be sold strictly on a one-person, one-bag basis. Kyari explained that the 50-kilogram bags of rice priced at a rate of 40,000 naira are part of the federal government's effort to provide subsidized milled rice to help alleviate the ongoing food crisis in Nigeria. On buyer verification, Kyari explained that a multidisciplinary government task force has been deployed to ensure transparency, broad distribution, and the overall success of the initiative. He emphasized that the process was designed to prevent individuals from obtaining more than 150-kilogram bag of rice, noting that the beneficiaries will be verified through identification methods such as the NIN and phone numbers to prevent fraudulent individuals from accessing multiple bags at the expense of other citizens. On the foreign scene, China has announced that it is ending the practice of allowing children to be adopted overseas, bringing uncertainty to families currently going through the process. A spokeswoman said that the rule change was in line with the spirit of international agreements. At least 150,000 Chinese children have been adopted abroad in the last 3 decades. More than 82,000 have gone to the U.S., more than anywhere else in the world. At a daily briefing, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said in the future Beijing would only allow foreign nationals who are relatives to adopt Chinese children. She did not explain the reason for the decision, other than saying that it was in line with international agreements. Family members, friends, and associates, clergymen, and well-wishers gathered at St. James Anglican Church, Okuzu, in Oyi Council area to pay their last respects to late Professor Felix Osindo. Late Professor Ndo of Umobi Village, Okuzu, who died at the age of 90, was the pioneer provost of Nwafọ Orizu College of Education in Nsugbe and the knight of the Anglican Church, and is survived by his children, grand and great-grandchildren, as well as many other relations. Our correspondent, Queen Anibogo, tells us more.
At St. James Anglican Church, Okuzu, venue for the church service, the priest in charge of St. Luke's Anglican Church, Okuzu, Reverend Tochukwu Odilora, in his sermon, said the deceased was the son of an Anglican catechist who brought him up in the fear of God and advised the Ndu family not to allow the light of the gospel in their family grow dim. While urging all to prepare for heaven, Reverend Odilora asked them to use their God-given wealth to bless the people around them.
His family and raise the family of grace. So I want to clear up to you this morning that whatever greatness God has planted in your family, in your life, nobody can take it away in the name of Jesus Christ. So I saw all those things in the life of Professor Ndo.
Bishop on the Niger, Right Reverend Owen Nwokolo, prayed for the family of the deceased, asking God to give the children long life and beautify them in all ramifications, even as he strengthens them in the faith so that they will not backslide. The first son of the deceased, Mr. Emeka Ndu, said he will mix his father's words of wisdom guidance, and encouragement, and appreciated those who came from within and outside the state, despite the security situation in the country, to come and identify with them in their moment of grief.
Words of wisdom, encouragement, and his guidance was indeed witnessed. Our guests who have come from far and wide, love and zeal propelled us. We thank them for that.
We condole the family of Professor Felix Ndo within this period of mourning. The college community fell into mourning because a father, a great-grandfather indeed, died. It is up to all the living to carry on and uphold his legacies.
An executive member of the Knights of St. Christopher and a former MD of ABS, Sir Oseloka Ofo, explained that they came to identify with one of their own who played a pivotal role in their group in evangelism and social development, and urged his children to follow in his footsteps. In their condolence messages, a friend of the family, Chief Chukwuma Okolo, and a member of Adimma Okuzo, Mr. Cletus Chibugo, said they are very proud of the deceased and they are not mourning him but giving him a befitting send-off, and pray that the children will live as long as he lived. Dignitaries in attendance include the wife of Zik of Africa, Professor Uche Azikiwe, wife of the former Dean Church of Nigeria, Mrs. Blessing Anikwemwa, traditional ruler of Okuzo, Igwe Professor Charles Anikwenze, former provost of Nosin, Dr. Ifeanyi Osebo, members of Nigeria Academia of Education, led by Professor Ogochukwu Ibeneme, among others. Prayers, thanksgiving, a special anthem by the choir, and interment and condolence visit took center stage during the funeral service. Queen Anibogo reporting for ABS News.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/ABS Television. Okay. You can follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at ABS Radio TV. That is X. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, here are the main points again. We told you that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has appointed a new managing director for Anambra Broadcasting Service. We also told you that the Anambra State House of Assembly has commended Governor Soludo on infrastructural development. The federal government has subsidized bags of rice for NIN holders as China has ended foreign adoptions. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news this morning, as edited by Stella Ibuka and the production team. I am David Okwasilo, thanking you for joining us this morning.